Bachelor Grant Ellis talks mental health and loneliness. February 26, 2025. Bachelor Grant Ellis has talked about his tattoo throughout his season of The Lone Wolf. He has talked about what it means to him. It signifies him being alone. He even mentioned to Joey Graziadei toward the beginning of it all that it is one of his biggest fears, to walk away at the end all alone. Now that his journey is wrapping up soon, he's sharing more about his life and his mental health journey. He's also talking more about loneliness and what it means to him now. What did The Bachelor have to say? Keep reading to find out more. Bachelor Grant Ellis talks more about his mental health journey. Bachelor Grant Ellis has previously shared that it is okay to express how one is feeling. As he continues through his journey in hopes of finding a wife, he is opening up more about how it has all affected his mental health. In the past, many leads have expressed how their mental health has been negatively affected by the show and the process. Does Grant feel that same way? He spoke with US Weekly about it all. While many leads have negative stories to share, Grant's is more positive. He said, "Being on the show really helped me talk about things that plagued me in the past. As the season progresses, you see how this show was like a big therapy session for me. Aside from me going on there trying to find love, it helped me understand my feelings and my trauma and really open up." He also said, "Now I'm in a position where I don't have to be lonely anymore. I think that's a love story in itself." On the show, he mentioned eating alone in his room growing up. Many reacted to that and discussed how sad that is. He's overcome a lot in his life, and he wants to be a role model for those around him. Grant grew up in a rough area and still managed to get an education and be successful. So he wants to be an inspiration to others. Grant repaired his relationship with his father. Bachelor Grant Ellis has also been open about his relationship with his father. His dad struggled with substance abuse and has since become sober. He is thankful for the relationship he has with his dad now. Looking back, he knows that everyone makes mistakes, and he's proud of where his dad is in life now. Toward the end of Grant's season, fans will see him come in and give his son great advice that will actually help him with making his final decision. Grant says he's thankful his father was there for him and helped him when he needed him the most. Plus, as far as his parents' marriage, Grant learned a lot from that as well. He learned that love is a choice and one also has to know when enough is enough. He believes it has to be reciprocated to work. What do you think about Grant Ellis overcoming his loneliness? Do you think he will find love or end up alone again? Stay tuned for more updates on all your Bachelor Nation favorites. Bachelor Grant Ellis has been open about the meaning behind his tattoo throughout his season of The Lone Wolf. The tattoo, which symbolizes his fear of ending up alone, has been a deeply personal topic for him. Early in the season, he confided in Joey Graziadei that loneliness is one of his greatest fears. Now, as his journey on The Lone Wolf nears its conclusion, Grant is reflecting on his mental health journey, his battles with loneliness, and how he has changed over the course of the season. What has The Bachelor revealed? Keep reading to learn more. Bachelor Grant Ellis talks more about his mental health journey. Throughout his time on the show, Grant Ellis has emphasized the importance of expressing emotions and acknowledging personal struggles. As he continues his search for a life partner, he is also sharing how the experience has impacted his mental health. Many previous leads have admitted that the intense scrutiny and pressure of the show took a toll on their mental well-being. However, Grant's experience has been more positive. Speaking with US Weekly, he revealed, "Being on the show really helped me talk about things that plagued me in the past. As the season progresses, you see how this show was like a big therapy session for me. Aside from me going on there trying to find love, it helped me understand my feelings and my trauma and really open up." He continued, "Now I'm in a position where I don't have to be lonely anymore. I think that's a love story in itself." Fans resonated with Grant's story when he opened up about eating alone in his room as a child. The moment sparked discussions online about the impact of loneliness, especially during childhood. Grant has overcome significant hardships, and he hopes to be a role model for others facing similar struggles. Grant's journey from struggle to success. Growing up in a rough neighborhood, Grant faced many challenges. However, he remained determined to rise above his circumstances. Through hard work and perseverance, he earned an education and built a successful career. Now, he wants to inspire others by sharing his story and showing that change is possible. Despite his achievements, Grant has battled feelings of isolation for much of his life. But as his journey on the lone wolf progresses, he has begun to embrace the possibility of finding lasting love and companionship. Grant repaired his relationship with his father. In addition to opening up about his personal struggles, Grant has been candid about his complicated relationship with his father. His dad battled substance abuse for years, but has since turned his life around and is now sober. Grant is grateful for the relationship they have rebuilt. Looking back, he acknowledges that everyone makes mistakes, but he is proud of the progress his father has made. Toward the end of the season, fans will see Grant's father offer heartfelt advice that plays a crucial role in Grant's final decision. "I'm thankful my dad was there for me when I needed him the most," Grant shared. "He's shown me that people can change, and that means the world to me." Learning from his parents' marriage. Grant has also reflected on the lessons he learned from his parents' marriage. He believes that love is a choice, but it must be reciprocated to last. "Love takes effort, and both people have to be willing to work at it," he said. "But at the same time, you have to recognize when something isn't working. My parents' relationship taught me that sometimes walking away is the best option." These insights have shaped the way Grant approaches relationships, making him more intentional about the choices he makes in his own love life. Will Grant Ellis find love? As the Lone Wolf approaches its finale, fans are eager to see whether Grant will leave the show with a fiancé or face his biggest fear, ending up alone once again. "No matter what happens, I know I've grown so much from this experience," Grant said. "I've learned that being open and vulnerable isn't a weakness, it's a strength, and I know now that no matter what, I'm never truly alone." His journey has resonated with many fans, particularly those who have experienced similar feelings of loneliness. Whether or not he finds lasting love on the show, Grant's story serves as a reminder that personal growth and self-acceptance are just as important as finding a romantic partner. What do you think about Grant Ellis overcoming his loneliness? Do you believe he will find love, or will he walk away alone once more? Stay tuned for more updates on all your Bachelor Nation favorites.